So what do you recommend here?
I recommend getting a little bit of everything. Gotta try the brisket, gotta try the pork ribs, all the sausages, turkey, everything.
What size do you recommend?
Honestly, it depends on what you're feeling. I would say I recommend the Caesar slaw. I recommend the cheesy scalloped potatoes. I recommend the cornbread pudding. It's amazing. Yes. Really kind of just depends on what you're feeling today.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tang, and today we are eating at Red Bird BBQ in Fort Neches, Texas. I grew up near here in Port Arthur, Texas, so this is near where I grew up at. I think this place opened like a year ago or so, and it's very popular. And I know, well, I guess some of my friends know the owners here, so I guess there's a closer connection. So I've seen a lot of people coming here and eat on YouTube, and also seen a few videos interviewing the owners as well. So I want to come here and try the barbecue here and see how it compares to other places. Something local that stands out in my hometown. I wanted to try it out because I don't think any other barbecue place that are as popular as this place. But today I ordered a half-pound of brisket, half-pound of pork ribs, a Cajun onion sausage. For the sides, I have potato scallops. A lot of places don't have potato scallops, and I love potato scallops. So I want to come here and try it. It looks like there's potato scallop. The sauce is yellowish, so it's like it looks seasoned. Like there's a Cajun seasoning on top instead of like a white cream. There's also chives on top that are garnished with chives, making the potato salad very colorful. I also ordered bread pudding, cornbread pudding on the side. It looks like a regular a mixture between bread pudding and a cornbread. So it's like cornbread, but it's more wet. It looks more wet, less dry. I also ordered some sauce and butter, and then for dessert I ordered the chocolate pudding. So they're known here for the banana pudding. That's what they're famous for. But I saw the chocolate pudding, and I'm a sweet person, so I like chocolate pudding, so I went with that instead. I know I should have tried the banana pudding to see how that tastes like, but I just love chocolate pudding more. And to drink, I have a Sugarland sweet tea and a Coke, a bottle Coke. Let me try some of the tea first. Very delicious, very thirst quenching. So let me go with the brisket first, because that's usually the main item that I like. I mean, that usually a lot of people go for, I guess. I like usually the pork rib the most, but let's try the brisket first. It's very thick, very moist. There's a dark bark on the outside of the brisket. Let's try it first, and then I'm gonna try the sauce after that. It's very flavorful, very moist, not dry at all, very delicious. A lot of peppery flavor, a nice bark, tender on the inside. I'm not sure what sauce I ordered, but let's try some of the sauce. It tastes like a zesty mustard sauce. Somewhat, a little bit like barbecue sauce, but a little more watery, liquidy. But there's a strong mustard flavor in it. It's very unique. I never tried anything like this before. It's very unique. A lot of places don't have a mustard sauce like this. Let me try another brisket with the sauce. Very delicious. I got a roll as well. Let me try some potato salad. Looks very cheesy, very delicious. Still steaming hot. Very delicious, very flavorful, very creamy. I like the chives on top too. So let's try sausage next. It's easier to eat. So I got the Cajun onion sausage, I believe. I think it's delicious as well. Very flavorful. There's the onions, the cheese. I think it tastes jalapenos too. Very flavorful, not dry on the inside. Moist. That's melting gooey cheese on the inside. Very delicious. Let me show you the cheese in the middle. I'm not sure you can see that, but there's gooey cheese in the middle. I had to move tables so that way there's no one sitting behind me, so it'll be easier for me to avoid capturing anyone on camera. But I tried the brisket and the sausage so far. Both is very flavorful, very moist, very juicy. Let's try the pork ribs next. The pork ribs is usually my personal favorite at a lot of barbecue places. Usually tender, very flavorful, and I guess maybe I like pork more than beef. But it looks very delicious. Looks the outside looks very like it's glistening, like there's a glaze on top. The inside looks moist as well. It's not too dry. But here's what it looks like. So flavor-wise, I think the flavor is amazing. It's very tasty. Flavor-wise, I like the ribs more than the brisket and the sausage. So flavor-wise, the ribs my favorite so far, but it's slightly on the dry side, just slightly. So if it wasn't that slightly dry, this would be perfect, amazing, 10 out of 10. But I guess it's just the flavor-wise, it's a 10 out of 10 to me. It's very delicious, very flavorful. On the outside, very moist, very it's glazed with the special sauce. I like it a lot, but just slightly on the dry side. That's my only complaint. Other than that, it's still my favorite item to eat are the brisket and the sausage. I usually love pork more, so that's my favorite. It's very delicious. But let me try some more of the potato salad. I'm sorry, the potato scallop. So let me try the cornbread pudding next. I usually like cornbread. I usually like rolls and cornbread whenever I eat any dish. I guess we usually eat more like a Thanksgiving dinner or something similar, or a home style dinner. But this cornbread pudding looks like it's a mixture between bread pudding and cornbread. So it looks like it's not as dry as regular cornbread would look like. Looks very moist. Looks like the texture of cornbread and bread pudding combined together. I think there's corn in the middle too. I think it's very delicious. It reminds me more like bread pudding with cornbread flavor, or the taste of cornbread. The texture is more like bread pudding with the taste of or flavor of cornbread. Very delicious. So the last thing that I have not tried is the chocolate pudding. It looks very chocolatey. It looks like, I guess, bread pudding with chocolate mixed in it. At the bottom is very moist. So it tastes like bread pudding with a lot of chocolate in it. I love chocolate, I love sweet, so I love this dessert a lot. I'm gonna try a little bit more of the brisket with the sauce on it. The mustard sauce is very unique. Something that I've never tried at any other barbecue places before. So I think I've tried all the. So I've tried all the items that I've ordered. I ordered the half pound of brisket, half pound of pork ribs, and a Cajun cheese onion sausage. For the sides, I ordered the potato scallop with cheese, or I guess creamy cheese. The other side is the cornbread pudding, and then for dessert, I got the chocolate pudding. Everything's delicious. The pork ribs, my favorite, is very, very flavorful. My only issue is that it's slightly dry on the inside, so that's the only issue that I have with this dish. I think that's the only thing I have issue with. Everything's good. So the pork rib, I probably give it a rating of maybe like a 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I guess it would be an 8 out of 10. It would be a 9 out of 10 if it wasn't slightly dry. The brisket's pretty good, very moist, very flavorful. So I'll probably give that maybe an 8 out of 10 as well. The sausage was good as well. I had worse sausages at other barbecue places, so I give it maybe a 7 out of 10. It's good, delicious. The potato scallop is very delicious. A lot of barbecue places do not have that, and I love the potato scallop a lot. So I'll give that a 9 out of 10 probably. Cornbread pudding, that's delicious as well. I guess to me it tastes more like bread pudding. So I guess a lot of people usually eat bread pudding as a dessert, right? So it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't feel like a side to me. Maybe it's a little more on the sweeter side, possibly. So I give that maybe a 7 out of 10. The chocolate pudding was delicious. It tastes like bread pudding with chocolate mixed in it. I give that a 7 out of 10. So everything is delicious. I highly recommend you to come here. Red Bird Barbecue in Port Neches, Texas. My only complaint is that the ribs is slightly dry, but the flavor was amazing to me. And the pork rib is still one of my favorite dishes or items at a barbecue restaurant. So I still like it a lot. I just think that it's slightly dry, but it's still good. And I still highly recommend for you to come try this place out. So let me get the address for you. So the address here is 1104 Port Neches Avenue, Texas 77651. They are open on Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then they are closed on Monday and Tuesday and Thursday. So they're only open 4 days a week. So it limits what days you can come here. So whenever I got here, there were probably around 20 people in line on the outside, and then on the inside there's probably 10 to 15 people, probably 10 people in line, or 10 to 15 people in line. So it took a while for me to be able to get from the back of the line to the front of the line to order the food. Probably 30, 45 minutes maybe, probably 30 minutes. No, probably closer to 45. Around 35 to 45 minutes. I forgot to count. I forgot to track what time I got to the line to order the food. But there was a little bit of wait. There's still a lot of people in line now. The tables are half full, so I'm not sure what's the disparity between the long lines versus the number of people eating at the tables. I guess I would assume that all the tables were full, therefore the lines were long, but that's not the case here. So I'm not sure what the issue is. Maybe I guess it takes a while to make the food probably, or prepare the food. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you check out this restaurant if you're ever in the area in Port Neches or closer there in the Beaumont, Orange, Port Arthur area. The food is amazing. I like it a lot. This place is Redbird BBQ. If you like the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the notification bell. Thank you. Take care.